So we probably won't be able to find Johann, right? Anna's husband, if he gave himself to the ocean, meaning he probably like jumped off a cliff or something. What's this?
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor.
Huh? Oh, was it Betty's?
It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost. A breadcrumb.
No, she's been leaving breadcrumbs all over the island for you.
You followed Johann to Fredrik Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
You
wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
Well, I'd like to go investigate the mine, but I don't know if we've actually been to the farm yet. Oh, I just feel like Alice is gonna pop up, or the angel is gonna pop up and startle me. I think the mine is probably the end. So I guess I'm glad that he's going to the farm, because I don't think the farm is gonna be our conclusion. I don't think we looked at... What is this? Closed well that I cannot interact with. Oh, there's a cellar. I wonder if I could have gotten in the cellar before. Oh, that's over there. Okay.
The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm.
Oh. Okay, so I'm just heading down that way, I guess. It's cool how the weather has shifted so drastically. I mean, it's like it's snowing, and it started off so beautiful here, and now it's just like, oh, the weather is turning. I think I went the wrong way. I need to take a left if I can find the right path. It's so hard to see. It's down by the beach, though, I think. Oh my gosh.
Tracks. I can follow them to the mine. I'm right behind you now, Betty.
I can hardly see a thing in the snow. And I don't know if it's snow or just morning mist or what.
Betty? Are you here?
Wasn't here before.
Betty? Did you follow the tracks to the mine? What led you to this place? All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
At the heart of it all are the two brothers, equal but separate. Okay.
Johann and Fredrik are partners.
That was the same thing.
And on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Fredrik.
And their little brother died 20-some years ago. So the mine is... I just follow the tracks to the mine. But, this is...
Is this your doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground?
Oh.
And Where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
Well, I don't think I have the code. Not letting me really interact with it.
Betty?
I mean, what's the likelihood that I'm going to find the combination to that in a burned building? Unless it's like, you know, not on a piece of paper that got burnt. Or he didn't have the number here at the house. Oh, can't get down. Okay. I think I'll maybe edit some of this out while I'm not really... No reason to really look around because I don't see the indicator that I can interact with anything. But, you know, still looking. Looking to see what there is to find. And an empty barn is what I find. Okay, okay. I think I see a pattern emerging. I don't see anything. It won't let me in over there. Ooh, graves. Whose graves? Ah, Simon.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909. Died September 17th, 1923. The safe. Fredrik would choose numbers that meant something to him.
Ah.
Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? If the village blamed him for Ruth's death, I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figured this out in no time.
And this one? This is wife? Yeah. When did she die? (1909). Wait, so Margaret and Anna were sisters. Anna is the woman that we just found dead at the homestead. Anna Fretland. But we didn't know that Margaret had been dead for a few years, did we? Because it's not... The Simon died recently. Like within the past year, I thought. Like past year Yeah, in the past year. It's 1923. That's 1909, unless she died giving birth. What? She died May 12th, 1909. Simon was born May 12th, 1909. That is new information. Huh. I think that's new information. Hmm. Unless I forgot that we already knew that.
What do you reckon, Betty?
It's Margaret's birthday. She's been dead longer. No? Okay, okay. Simon's birthday
Let's
then.
try Simon's birthday.
I mean, that's kind of morbid in a way though, because it's the same day his wife died. Then again, I'm not going to get into that.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found.
I bet that's what they found in the mine. They found something Viking related in the mine.
Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter, it's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses.
What?
Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
Their little brother? Okay, so I'm starting to think that maybe they found like a large Viking artifact, like, I don't know, a homestead or, you know, something more significant than just trinkets. And if the government got involved, you know, it's going to become a protected area while they check it out, and then, you know, they can't mine there.
The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
The chamber that they were supposed to seal off, maybe?
You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you.
Man, so much misery and strife over...
All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story?
What triggered such bitter disagreement between brothers? What was unearthed to cause this avalanche of misfortune?
Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out, the mine shuts down, Fredrik's up to his neck in debt.
At which point, couldn't you just inform the authorities on what you found, and then a lot of people would want to get involved, and you know, there'd be more tourism, I guess, to the area, if that's what I'm thinking is correct. Maybe they thought of that and they didn't want to do that. Oh, it unlocks the mine, maybe? What is this? Oh, this is where that picture was taken. That was a weird step. What's letters? What are those? Why would I go out the window? Maybe I couldn't get through back there and I just didn't know it yet. What's this?
Cursed mine in Grovik? Locals struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on... They thought they were cursed because of the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're cursed, every misfortune feeds the delusion.
So it occurs to me that the game is called Draugen, which is dragon. I don't really think we're gonna find a dragon in the mine, but I think that there is like some kind of saying like, you know, don't go looking for dragons and you'll find a monster and, you know, that's no good for you.
So, 20 years pass.
The feud grew and festered in the cold belly of Gravik, a cancerous beast born of the wreckage of the mine, where the imagined curse became a crutch for all the misfortunes, casting a long shadow on every life in Gravik.
The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
He's got a little bit of Alice in him.
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
Oh. It looks like somebody blocked it off after the mine closed. Not exactly sure why they'd want to do that. Maybe just to discourage people from trying to go into the abandoned mine.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad to be too isolated.